Welcome back to Drink Read Fabio.
I'm Kate Brimmer.
And I'm Sophia and Kaiafas. And we are your hosts of this podcast. Yeah.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, we're back to doing our OG type video / podcast today.
Yes.
So we're excited.
Obviously, we got to start off with a book that we recommend to you guys. And I'm super excited to recommend this book called Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren.
Yeah.
I love this book so much.
Yes.
It's so good. I read it last month and I honestly think it's my favorite read of the summer so far.
I am almost done with it and I already know. I'm feeling it in my bones. That's going to be a 5-star read. It's so cute.
It's so cute and so good, and it just like makes you believe in love again.
Yeah.
Which we love. It's like
so
everything
cute.
you want and more in a romance book.
True.
10 out of 10 we recommend, especially if like you're feeling a little down, feeling a little low, or maybe after reading a super depressing, maybe a like Colleen Hoover book, something that makes you dig deep.
Yes.
Picking this up. Make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
So, a little bit about it. Casey Sorensen has her life perfectly laid out for her. She has a new job, she is engaged, and is ready to take on this new adventure into adulthood. Dun dun dun. That is, until she runs into her childhood best friend and first love, Elliot. Do you want to say it since you're Greek?
Oh, Petropoulos.
Yeah, who she hasn't seen in 11 years. This book flashes between them as children and how they fell in love, and then eventually fell out of love, and them now as adults. Even so, life is complicated when you have both grown up.
Yeah.
So even though they have this whole past and history, now that they're adults, you know, there's been 11 years there, so it's kind of hard to process all that time.
Mm-hmm.
She also is engaged, so that throws a loop into things. So the whole, kind of what you're reading into is, can these two truly become friends? Or will Macy's life get turned upside down with this new discovery of him in her life again?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get over how much I love this book.
It's
I
so
love
cute.
it so much. The characters are just so sweet, especially when they're kids. It just brings you back to like that childhood innocence and love of your friends. Because I feel like there's no deeper love than the love you form like when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And they bond over books.
Which
and
is
like
amazing.
If you're reading books, like you probably love books. So it's just really cute
so
that's
cute.
how they become friends.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah.
For this book, I made a pink drink because the cover is pink.
Yes.
Yes, I just called it the love drink because I love this book.
Yes. Perfect.
All right. And basically, I already mixed it up for you guys because all you do is throw ingredients into a big old pitcher. It's a big old pitcher drink. It's gonna be 12 ounces of pink lemonade, a half a cup of tequila, a half a cup of triple sec, a tequila, half a cup of soda. So like I just use Sprite, but you can use sparkling soda if you don't really want it that sweet. You can use any like clear sparkly soda. And the juice of a lime. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Lemon. All right. Should we try them?
Let's do it. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yum.
Oh no.
What?
This is so dangerous.
Why? Because
It doesn't taste like alcohol to me at all.
Yeah. That's good.
I put a lot of alcohol in here.
Really?
It's a full cup of alcohol. And you can't taste it at all. It tastes like juice.
It tastes like lemonade.
It tastes like juice. Oh no.
Oh, well.
Guys, if you want to get fucked, make this. It tastes like juice.
Perfect. So get ready for us to maybe
Be little crazy girls.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay. You guys, aren't ready. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
apparently this book was on TikTok. I hadn't heard of it, but my friend Aubrey, shout out to Aubrey.
Shout out to Aubrey!
She recommended this book for the podcast because she read it because she found it on TikTok and she was like, it's crazy. It's perfect for your podcast. So, here we go, everyone. Here we go. Ice Planet Barbarians.
What?
By Ruby Dixon.
Wait! What?
Yep. Just get ready, okay,
That's
everyone?
so funny!
The cover is really fun and cute.
It's honestly really cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. The book starts off right away with our main character, Georgie, getting abducted by aliens.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is an alien book, you guys.
It's an alien romance?
Yep. Yeah. She goes to sleep and wakes up on an alien ship.
Mm-hmm.
There are 7 other girls with her
Mm-hmm.
in the room
Okay.
on the ship. One of the girls tells her that they were abducted by these aliens and they've been there for 2 weeks now.
But she's been passed out for those 2 weeks?
So Georgie hasn't, but the girls have been there. They've started gathering girls for over 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
She says there's a trend, I guess, going on that they only pick 22-year-old single women who live alone and don't really have any family or anything nearby.
That's not scary at all.
Kind of us, a little bit.
I mean, we don't live alone, though, thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
So, yeah, they're abducted in their sleep. Really cute.
Really, really cute.
One of the girls has an earpiece that they, like, implanted in her ear
Okay.
that helps her understand the alien language.
Oh, lucky.
And she says that they plan to trade the women to other aliens.
Like slaves?
Possibly, yes.
Oh, no!
Yeah. The aliens that are on the ship are really mean to them and, like, rape some of the girls.
What?
Yeah. The ones that, like, disobey. And the girls try to plan a way to take over the ship. So they get this alien to come in to their room and they attack him and take him down. But immediately after, they hear an announcement saying, like, prepare for re-entry, basically meaning the ship is crashing. And they don't have any seatbelts or anything. So the girls just, like, go tumbling.
Oh, no.
As it's landing.
Oh, no.
The girl, once they land, they all, like, wake up and they're all, like, super groggy. The girl with the earpiece says they are disconnecting their shuttle from the ship and coming back to pick them up later. So they're ditching them.
Great.
They look out in what?
They can run on this planet.
Yeah, well, they look outside of the shuttle and they find out they're on some ice planet.
Oh, good.
So they're like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All these girls are beat up from the crash.
Mm-hmm.
They're in pain. They don't have any warm clothes because they're abducted in their pajamas. And they barely have food or water. So they're like,
We're gonna die.
we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Georgie volunteers to put on the dead aliens' clothes and go out to find food or someone who can help them.
Mm-hmm.
On her trek, she accidentally gets wrapped up in a trap and she passes out.
Hmm.
This is when we meet Vectel, a large blue alien. Yeah. Vectel. A large blue alien who lives on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one with the tail right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He has a tail, horns, he's all blue. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, Bechtel.
So we got a whole, like,
Avatar
thing going on.
Great.
The trap is his, and he's very confused, but also intrigued about this person in his trap.
Intrigued.
His kui, which is like an energy soul thing. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like this thing that's in his body.
Okay.
Starts like popping off, and he's like, OMG, this girl's my mate.
Oh no, of course they have mates.
I know. Yep. So he's like, gotta take her. So he grabs her and takes her
This one's mine. This one's mine.
So, come on, girl. He grabs her and takes her to a cave, and he warms her up next to the fire and like, tries to take care of her. But she's like still passed out.
Okay.
And he's just like looking at her for a while, and he's like, I'm so curious about what she looks like because I've never seen this species before. So he undresses her and starts, I can't even say it, eating her out.
What?
Yep.
Oh, she's passed out?
Yep.
That's rape.
Literally. At this point, I was just like,
What?
what is happening? What is happening? Okay. She thinks she's having a sex dream, but then wakes up to this alien doing stuff to her. And at first she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is happening? And then she lets him. She lets him.
She's like, great.
She's like,
Free
this
head.
is actually the best head I've ever gotten, so continue. Continue, sir. And she finishes.
Thank you, strange alien. That
Yeah,
was great.
thank you, strange alien. I don't care that you just kidnapped me, you're blue, you have horns, a tail. Just like, eat me out. It's fine.
It's fun. This is great.
Yeah, so,
I'm on an ice planet when all my friends are starving to death.
exactly. She even says that. She's like, I feel terrible that like all my friends are out there suffering and I'm getting eaten out. I'm getting oral sex from an alien, so really good. Okay. Then they start to get acquainted, sort of.
Maybe we should meet each other now.
Yeah, but they don't speak the same language. So it's more like a whole Tarzan moment where she's like, Vector, Georgie, and it's like Jane, Tarzan, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh my gosh.
And he can't pronounce G's, I guess, in his language, so he thinks her name is Shorshi, so he keeps calling her Shorshi.
Ew.
Yeah. She eats a little bit and then they fall asleep. The next day they go searching for food and he tries to get her to eat raw meat. And she's like, hell no.
Can't do that.
So she's like, you gotta cook it first. And he's like, that's weird. That takes away that flavor. Anyway. Then they find this hot pool, like a natural hot pool.
Springs or something?
Yeah. And they go to like wash off. And as they're washing up, she decides to persuade him sexually to take her up to the mountain where all the girls are.
Oh, that's nice.
So she like starts touching him and all this stuff, and it's just like, maybe if I like persuade him with my body, he'll do what I say.
Yeah.
He agrees, but he says she needs to get a little stronger before he will take her out again because she's still very weak and like needs food. So he takes her to a cave, another cave, and they start trying to teach each other their languages, like doing basic terms and things like that. Then they have sex.
Great.
And
Oh no.
this next part is how you know this book was written by a woman.
Okay.
So, his body has details on it that are super pleasurable for women. His pee-pee has like another part that like, so if it's like inside her, it has another part that sticks out of her and like massages her clitoris.
Like a dildo? Like one of those dildos?
Like one of those vibrators, yeah. That like has a thing on top.
That's very nice.
That's very nice, but
That's very nice.
that's how you know that it was written by women.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's really good. And she's like, this is the best sex ever. I'm never leaving. Also, he thinks her clit is a third nipple. So there's that too.
Okay.
I guess his species doesn't have clits. I don't know.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Why do they have a thing that sticks out then?
I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. The next day, Vector goes to check the tracks for food and finds a human foot sticking out of the snow. So he goes and grabs Georgie and she follows him and she's like, oh gee, that's one of the girls on the ship. She's dead.
No.
And they're like, girl, we gotta go. Vector, we need to get to the ship. These girls are dying. We need to stop having sex
Yeah, Bechtel.
and go save them. The girls are all alive when they get there,
Good.
but in terrible conditions.
Oh no.
And he says he's gonna go out and like look for wood, for fire, and food. But before he leaves, he calls her his mate. And the girl with like the earpiece hears and tells Georgie, and Georgie's like, what? I can't be his mate. What's happening?
Oh no.
Vector brings all the supplies and food back and feeds all of them. And the girls tell Georgie that the girl in the snow like went crazy and ran away. And she got caught in the snow and died. Then they all get ready to go to sleep, and Vectel pulls Georgie close to like snuggle with him. And then they start doing stuff in the same room as the other girls. Yeah. And she's like, no, Vectel, we can't. And the other girls are like, oh my god, I think they're having sex. And like,
they hear?
They're like, hee hee hee. I'd be like, I'd be like, this bitch is crazy. She's having sex with me.
That's some Love Island stuff.
I know. Vectel says that he will go back to his people and get more men to bring all the women back to their home where it's like warm and safe and whatever. But he needs Georgie to come because he won't go without her.
Of course.
So they leave and head out on their journey. The cave they decide to sleep in for the night isn't a cave at all, but an old spaceship. Georgie figures out how to turn on the ship's computer system, and the computer system like starts talking and can talk to her and starts answering questions about like Vectel's species and kind of explaining things.
That's nice.
And the Kui, the thing that's like his like energy soul kind of thing, the computer says that any creature can't live on this planet for very long without a Kui. So they have to hurry and figure out what they want to do, because they either need to get a Kui implanted into them or they need to leave this planet.
Oh, the human girls need a Kui.
Yeah.
How do you get one?
Well, we're gonna find out. So then the computer somehow has the ability to transfer knowledge of languages. So it basically blasts Georgie with a laser, and she passes out, and then when she wakes up, she knows how to speak Vectel's language.
Fix that problem.
Fix that problem, so now I can talk. Woo! That was easy. Just stumble upon a ship that can do that. The next day they head out to go to Vectel's home. She starts considering life with him, and if she wants to stay or try to find a way back to Earth. They get there, and the tribe only has 5 women. So all the men, when they hear that there's other women on the planet, are like, OMG, there's more women? Let's go save them. Let's go save them. We gotta go. They might be my mate. I got it. So yeah, they're like, heck yeah, we're gonna help you save them. They stay the night at his like home, and they have sex flirty time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They don't even know each other.
Then she finds out that he can impregnate her because she's his mate. And then she realizes her period is late.
Of course.
And that she's pregnant with his alien baby.
Oh my god.
Yep.
If things couldn't get any worse.
If things couldn't get any more interesting, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
She freaks out at first, but then she's like, actually, I'm not upset because Vectel's so nice to me. I'm like, girl.
Girl, he's an alien. You were abducted from your home.
Let me just say, keep in mind, it's been a week. It has been a singular week. And she's like, yeah, in a week I'm just gonna accept that an alien is my mate. We have sex. He impregnated me, and I might have to live on this ice planet for the rest of my life.
And I might die.
And I might die.
But I'm gonna koshubadu.
A Kui.
A Kui.
They get back to the girls, and Georgie tells the other girls at the Kui and how they can either stay and get the Kui, or they can try to figure out a way to get back to Earth, but that would be really difficult. Georgie says she decides she wants to stay.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
And again, it's been a week. It has been a week. Okay. Gives up her whole life to go live with an alien. The girls decide to also stay on the planet. All of them. Just like, yeah.
Screw you, my other life.
Yep.
I'm living with the aliens on this ice planet.
Yeah, they're like, if they're as nice as Vectel, then we'll stay. Yeah.
An island and whole planet full of men and no women? I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah, really good. And then they start their trek back to the alien home. On the way back, the men find the creature that has the Kui. They kill the creature. Then they cut out the organ that's holding the Kui, and the Kui are these like worms that light up. So like a bunch of worms.
So there's only a single creature that has them?
Not a single, like there's multiple ones, but it's hard to find them. So when they found it, they're like, we gotta kill it right away. Georgie volunteers to go first, and Vecto cuts a slit in her neck, and then he puts the worm on her, and it like slithers in. I know, gross. And then she faints, and when she wakes up, she feels all great, and like her wounds are starting to heal, and so the girl's like, she didn't die? Okay, let's do it. So they all start getting the cooey, and then he takes her to a private cave, and they go have sex.
He's like, now you can stay with me forever. Let's bang.
Yeah, there's a lot of sex.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Are they good at least? Are those scenes good?
Okay, here's the thing.
Tell me more.
It's hard to get over the fact that he's an alien.
Yeah.
But the shock factor sometimes was nice. Yeah, I would say that I was like, oh, just like, okay.
Out of 10, how good are the sex scenes?
Because they were shocking and like different than anything that I would ever read, I would say like, oh gosh, 7.
Oh, that's good.
They're pretty good. I mean, because like he was like worshiping her, so it was like very much pleasing the woman.
Written by a woman.
Especially the fact that his like body is meant to please the woman. So it just was like,
Okay.
that would be nice. Anyway, they share their love for each other, and then they head back to Vectel's home with all the girls. Fast forward, and some of the other girls have mated with some of the alien guys.
Oh, already?
Yeah, well, you know, once you get your cooey, it starts like humming, and so you know right away. Yep. And then Vectel has already been the chief this whole time, but now he's chief with Georgie leading by his side. And this is a series, and the other book's about the girls having their alien romances. Yep.
This author really said, I'm gonna like find a niche nobody's written about before and stick with it.
This is definitely for you girlies out there who have a alien fetish.
Oh my gosh, like Sex Education Girl?
Yes, she would love this.
She would love this series.
Yeah, totally love it. But that was Ice Planet Barbarians. So I'm gonna have you read some quotes.
Okay.
So get ready.
I'm ready. So I take time to find the fastenings and undo them, revealing the flesh underneath.
This is Vectel's point of view.
I figured.
Okay.
She's smooth, not like a sakui. Her flesh is almost completely hairless, save for the long, flowing locks on the crown and a small tuft between her thighs that's revealed as I pull her leathers from her. I snort with amusement at that small tuft.
Okay, this is like the men aliens talking about Georgie. He's like telling them about her, and like they're all chatting like bros.
She has fur in one other spot on her body, on her sex. At the exclamations I add, and a third nipple! Another nipple? Rahash asks, his voice current, disbelieving. For young? Where? Between her legs. He snorts, clearly finding this ridiculous. She is deformed, and yet she will not accept the mating. She should be lucky to have you.
Yeah, they all think she's like ugly when she shows up. They're all like,
ew.
She's not the cutest. Okay, so this is like after she started living with him in the where their home is, whatever.
Okay.
So she says she wants to try to learn how to hunt, but it wasn't going so well. So this is like a little conversation.
You cannot learn to hunt in one day, but it's a skill I should learn, isn't it? And you'll show me how? My lovely mate. You know I would do anything for you. I would eat fire if you asked me to. I lean in and rub my nose against his teasing. Then it's a good thing that I don't want you eating fire. I'd rather you eat me.
Oh, let's do some some ratings here.
I'm so ready to hear your rating.
Okay, so here's how we rate our books. It's a scale of 1 to 5 of how drunk you would need to be to say that you actually enjoyed this book. First is slightly buzzed, tipsy, drunk, stumbling, blackout.
Nailed it.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, so my rating is stumbling.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's your lowest rating so far.
Yeah, it might be. Honestly, because like it's just so weird. I don't know. The writing wasn't that bad, like honestly. But and like they couldn't communicate for a while, so it was just like a lot of like, I love her, she's so beautiful, and he's like bloop blah bleep bloop, and she's like, I don't understand, and she keeps like trying to talk to him, and I'm like, girl, he doesn't understand
You
you.
don't know what you're saying. You stupid idiot.
He doesn't know your language. Anyway, but yeah, it was just really weird. The sex wasn't that bad. It was kind of funny at moments, I think, if you don't take it too seriously. It's just weird. I think this is for a very specific group of people and girls that think alien, like sex and all that is like
It wasn't
hot.
for you.
Not for me. That was Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon.
Wow. What a book.
What a book, you guys.
Another one to add to the list. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was great, Sophia.
Thanks, girl.
What a good telling.
Yes.
So, tune on in next week. I don't know.
We're thinking of adding some more YouTube videos, so go check out our YouTube if you want to just see like regular book-related content. And like, subscribe, comment.
Follow our new Instagram page. It's Sophia and Kate
Yes.
Reads. You can see all the other books that we read throughout our week that we don't feature on the podcast.
Our normal books.
Our normies.
The ones we actually really enjoy. So we'll be sharing it on there. And just like some aesthetic book content, which like, who
Love.
doesn't love that? So
Exactly.
go follow us on there.
Of course. Well, see you guys next week on
Drink, Read, Fabio.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.